What a time to be fans of either Manchester club, because Manchester United and Man City are absolutely flying. If you have a look at the current Premier League table, Craig, they're level not just on points, but on goal difference and even goals that they've allowed. So our good friend Mark Ogden has been writing about the two Manchester clubs, as you'd expect, and he says this is shaping up to be an epic title race, possibly a two-horse race with those two clubs. Do you think it's that close?
Well, Mark's from up that way, so he may have a nose in that race. You know what you win in September? Absolutely nothing. And I kind of know it is building up to be a good battle between the Manchester clubs. And let's be honest, I'm sure there's no love lost between either coach from their resumes and their time in Spain competing against each other. And they are in much better shape. That's been clearly obvious from the pre-season signings. But there is no way this Premier League is a two-horse race, because although Chelsea had a bad weekend, in my opinion, didn't play particularly well, didn't have a great weekend, maybe not a bad, wasn't a great weekend, then they are the Premier League champions, and Conte's side is not going to go away. So, and as Mourinho and people have said before, United were 6th last year, and they've been dampening the flames a little bit by saying, well, it's difficult to go from 6th to 1st. So I think there's a lot of water to go under this bridge. Two much improved sides, but certainly not a two-horse race. Absolutely never in a month of Sundays.
But if it does come down to those two clubs, who would you give the edge to? Because I know Manchester United have been grinding out those pretty good results, but the way Manchester City look, it is unreal. They look really deadly there, and I would personally pick them to possibly last.
I picked City to win the league. I don't think I was alone. I think most of my colleagues and a lot of outside people pick City. It can, it could change by injuries or whatever, but both sides look particularly strong. I think they go about things a little differently. I think City are a little slicker, or a lot slicker, have a lot more guile. I think United have that guile, but have a bit more physicality about them when needed as well. So I think there's two different ways to skin a cat, and I think Chelsea's somewhere in between both of those. Obviously Eden Hazard coming back into the fray, so that'll be a bonus for them. But no, I think City to me was an absolutely exhilarating performance. I think 4-0 was a bit flattering in the end, the way Everton crumbled. But no, I think it is shaping up to be a great Premier League season in terms of the top 3 or 4, and particularly Chelsea and the two Manchester clubs. It's going to be a battle royal to the end. Everyone got to cope with Champions League as well, so let's see how it all unfolds. But I would say City, after a sluggish start, are just picked up the baton and are running particularly strong at the moment.
Well, Manchester United have to cope with that injury of Paul Pogba, so we'll see exactly how they do. So far, so good.
Well, they got Fellaini.
That's a nice way we can close this conversation. He's doing all right. I'll agree with you, Craig. So Craig Burley thinking that definitely the two Manchester clubs looking like top teams, but do not count out Chelsea just yet.